okay? Like, if you're insulting another female and making her, trying to make her feel like shit, I think it's you that feels like shit.
Yes, I'm in designer. If I see her, then I got her, bro. Yes, I am a dog with these diamonds on my collar.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Be Clear. This is now episode 6. I'm really excited about this episode because I think it's something that everybody needs to hear and consider and work on. So this episode is about supporting each other. And mostly, I feel like it's important. It's important to support all your friends, male or female. But I think in general, not even your friends, just people on the internet, girls you see out, I think everyone needs to work on their jealousy and their hate towards other women. And this is a perfect example. Like when I'm on the internet and like just going even through famous people's posts and you like look at the comments, the majority of all those comments are never all compliments. It's always tearing somebody down. And it's usually a female tearing another female down. Oh, your makeup looks like shit. Oh, you've gained weight. Oh, who did your eyebrows? Like, it's just, there's so much negative comments that I see from females to other females, even on TikTok. Like, it's the worst. Like, I want to cry sometimes when I see how other females bring another female that's just trying to do her best down. So I feel like the importance of supporting woman to woman, girl to girl is just, we need each other, like it's hard being a girl. There's a lot of things that, we're going through on our own that men don't necessarily have to deal with. And I think it's important that we're each other's support system, not just people in your life, but anyone. Like, if I'm scrolling through pictures and I see a girl that I don't even follow and I think she looks beautiful, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say, you look absolutely beautiful, because that one comment to that girl, even though it took me 2 seconds, might mean the world to her. And, I don't think bringing someone down is ever going to benefit you in the end. Does that really make you feel better to insult another female and say she's fat or she's too skinny or you don't like the way she dresses? Or listen, we've all done it. Like, we've all had points in our life, jealous moments for whatever reason. When we're younger, it happens and then you grow up. But even in the industry, that I've worked in for a long time, being a bartender, seeing bottle service girls and how catty it can be, and everybody's jealous of each other and someone's getting a better table than the other person. And it's just like, I think in every instance, not just in that industry, but I'm saying I've seen a lot of it happen from being in the industry from since I was a kid. And it's really hard to make real friends, because people are nice to your face, but behind your back, it's a totally different story. And it really irks me and it bothers me because I deal with it myself. I feel like even from some people that should be supporting me to the fullest, and they don't. I feel like it's just like a fake support thing. Like, it's not genuine. Some people support you and they fucking love you and they mean it and they want the best for you. And then you have that other side where they're secretly kind of wishing you'd fail. And jealousy is loud. Hate is loud. You can see it in someone's face. You can hear it in someone's comments. And all of those things are all a reflection on yourself. Okay? Like, if you're insulting another female and making her, trying to make her feel like shit, I think it's you that feels like shit. And I think it's you that needs to work on yourself as a person. And I'm not pointing this is just a generalized thing because there is just so much hate between women. And if that's the type of person you are, I really think you need to reevaluate yourself, is kind of what I'm getting at. I feel like more often than not, girls are taking their insecurities out on other women versus being like, you're beautiful, you look great, even if you're having these thoughts inside that you don't like their outfit or whatever it may be, just don't show that. It's so ugly. It's so ugly when you see another female tearing another female down. So all that fucking energy that you drunk girls bring to the bathrooms when you're in the clubs, bring that to real, genuine energy, everyday life. Make those feelings that you have when you're happy and, you know, in a different scene and you look so cute and you know, you're making all these friends. Just be like that in general. Uplift women, uplift girls, support them. You don't know what they're going through on their own time. I have so many friends that appear to be doing well and they're struggling inside. So you just don't know. You don't know how someone is feeling. And, you know, I think this podcast has kind of made me realize, you know, who actually is cheering for me and wanting the best for me versus, you know, no support at all. And that's fine. I'm not just talking about myself. Like even other girls that I know that, you know, have started businesses and all that. Like I don't even know some of these girls well, but I still will support it because everybody that's starting out with any venture in their life, especially a female, wants support from other women. It's like, that's what it's about, you know? And I feel like even if you look at the fucking follower ratio, I was trying to keep it clean this episode and not swear because I know I got a potty mouth and every friggin' episode is F this and F that. You can't even listen to it in the car with your children because I'm so freaking truckerish. But yeah, I just think, you know, fake support is not worth it to me. I know this is just a rant, but it's like, if you don't mean it, if you don't really mean it, if deep down inside you're talking shit about it or whatever, then just don't say anything. Don't say anything at all. Don't support. Just that's another thing with the negative comments on people's posts. I'm like, why are you even following this person if it makes you so angry? Or why are you, you know, insulting them? Worry about yourself. Worry about your own page, your own, you know, and I feel like guys don't have this problem as much as females do. Guys don't really shit on other guys. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are some guys out there that are little bitches and sometimes more so than females, but the majority is females that are jealous. And it's just something that I think when you get older, you need to step back and you need to look at the situation and say, what is this doing for me? What is it doing for me that I'm not cheering for this person, that I'm secretly hating on them, that I'm making negative comments, that they're probably, you don't even know. Some of the comments, so there was this, I'm going to bring this up because when I was younger, I dealt with severe acne. I mean, I had perfect skin till I was 21, and then all of a sudden, my face was covered, okay? And I struggled with it. I called out at work all the time. I could barely get up out of bed. And I am the cleanest person when it comes to my sheets, my pillowcases, my cleansing my face. I never sleep with makeup on. And I feel like people look at people with acne and think, oh, they're dirty, or, oh, stop caking makeup on. That's probably the problem. I ran into this girl's page. I can't think of her name now, but she has bad acne and she posts real pictures of her acne and her journey. And I admire that. I could have never, when I had that all over my face, pretend like, you know, everything was fine because it was tearing me up inside. And so going back to comments, I was on her page and, you know, I was looking through all of her stuff and there were just people that were like, maybe you should wash your face at night. Maybe you shouldn't cake so much makeup on. Did you ever think about Accutane? Listen, people don't want unsolicited advice. It's such a hard thing to go through. And I feel like with that, and I'm bringing this up because when I went through it, support was really important. Like you don't want I had someone that I hadn't seen in years look at me and say, "What happened to your face?" And I cried that night. I mean, this was years ago. I was probably 22. But I cried that night for hours, like just so upset. Because not only is acne painful and ugly looking, You know what I mean? Like, especially to the person that has it. Like, the person that has it doesn't want it just as much as you don't want to look at it. Like, it's a real fucking thing. And I dealt with it, and it was very hard for me. And this is kind of what brought me to this episode, to be honest, was that girl's page and seeing how many people, I could start crying thinking about it, seeing how many people were tearing this girl down for being herself, for being strong and courageous enough to show herself in her own skin. I mean, bitches could never. Okay, I know I couldn't. Like, I could never. When I was going through that, if anything, I was hiding. You know what I mean? Editing my pictures to the max that it looked like my face wasn't even there. Like, I can freaking admit that. Like, it's a very hard fucking thing to go through. Even if girls just get 1 or 2, it's fucking horrible. So this girl who's strong and courageous and comfortable in her own skin is getting teared down from other females and made to feel like shit for being herself. And I wish I could think of her name, because I would freaking bring it up and tell you guys to go look at her stuff, because it was inspiring to me. It moved me. It really did. And I know other people who have dealt with acne, and people just don't understand unless they go through it. And, you know, I paid literally $9,000 to have laser surgery done to my face to help my scars. And it still isn't where I want it to be, you know? So I look at this girl and I just think, wow, this girl deserves all the support in the world from everyone, because not a lot of people would have the courage to do what she's doing. I know I fucking didn't have it. So with that being said, let's just be clear on this. Support people. Females, support females. Don't be negative. Don't be freaking jealous. Don't tear them down. Make them feel good about themselves. And I promise you, it's going to make you feel better about yourself. Because you sitting there and scrolling through people's shit just to make negative comments, what is that really doing for you as a person? If you don't clap for other people, it's never going to come back around your way. You got to clap for everyone, work hard until it comes to you. Bringing other females down is not going to bring you success. Showing genuine support is, and being a real, genuine, honest person. And like I said, I've been a kid, you know, who used to make comments about other females, whether it, you know, had to do with another boyfriend, that, you know, just because you're a kid and you're just like, it makes you feel better to talk shit about someone or bring someone down. But as I get older, less and less and less and less of that happens. And where I'm at now, I would never, you know, even females I've brought up in past episodes, I always make sure to say, like, it's not always the female's fault, you know, which shows growth on my end, because I really just think in every aspect of, you know, life, just be kind to one another. It's just karma's a bitch, and if you sit there and tear people down, you're never gonna be what you want to be. So I just next week we're gonna have segments and all kinds of fun stuff that I have planned, but this week I really just wanted to get it in your heads to just think about it. I mean, there are a lot of females out there that do support other women, but do it genuinely, do it real. If you don't like somebody, don't talk to them, don't follow them, don't say anything. Just and don't show fake support. If you in my case, right, if you don't genuinely want me to succeed, I don't want your support. I don't. You know, I want people around me that are just going to uplift me, make me want to be a better version of myself. And that's what everybody should be for everyone. So, girls, like I said, work on this. Be kind to other females. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what the struggle is like, whether it be acne, whether it be weight, whether it be just some girls are perfect and find something wrong with themselves. I have a friend that's absolutely perfect and she finds the littlest things wrong. Like her teeth were perfect and she still went and got braces put on. Like it's just, you know, there are little things that might seem minuscule to you, but to another female, it's a lot. So if a girl wants to go out and get her fucking body redone and get her nose fixed and add injections in her lips, fucking let her. If that makes her feel better about herself, let her do it. I support every female in every venture that they want to go forward with. You don't like your flat ass? Cool, get a fat one. I'm all for it. You don't like your flat chest? Cool, get some big boobs. I'm all for it. Like, I'm also for the girls that want to keep no boobs, because I'm in that category. So just, everybody be kind. Let's be clear on that. I feel like guys don't need the speech as much as females do, because I feel like females are the true criminals when it comes to jealousy. And it's just, let me be clear, it's so loud. I know the people that you can just tell. You can just tell, So, and if this episode, if you feel like I'm talking about you, I probably am. That's just your guilt showing. So support one another. Girls, like I said, that energy that you have in that fucking bathroom in those clubs, bring that to real life every single day. Let's be clear on that. All right. Well, that's today's episode. Thank you for listening. Support each other. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, and, on all streaming platforms. And we'll be back next week. Bye, bitches.
Yes, I'm in designer. If I see her, then I got her, bro. Yes, I am a dog with these diamonds on my collar.